I'm ready to build this battery. So here is the BMS I'll be using. This is the way I'll be mounting this battery. So I'll have them face each other like this. So they'll go in this format. So this is the final structure. This is how it will look like. So now I will proceed with the taping of these batteries. Last 4. Wrap them together to make a compression. So you can see it's easy to move around now. So we have 12 volts, 12 volts, 12 volts, 12 volts. This will look like this. Then I'll be measuring 1 feet. Okay, so this will be the size of my battery, 1 feet. So I'll be cutting the board using that blue line. This will be for the top, this will be for the bottom. All right, so let's cut through the blue line. So the next thing is to make the base. I'll be using this guy as a base that this battery will stand on. I'll be putting all the batteries on this guy. The tire is also ready, so we'll have tire under it just to move it around. Now we have it on wheels. My battery is on wheels, so you can see, so easy to move around now. So the next thing to do is to add the BMX, and we'll need this guy. Okay, so this guy is ring terminal, so we'll be adding this ring terminal on each of these like so, and be crimping them together. So because we have 16 battery, this will go to cell 1 negative, then this one will go to positive of the first one. Then that's why we have B1. So you have B1 here, so all those B1 to B16 will all be positive. That's why they are red. Okay, so we need from 1 to 16. Okay, this BMS support up to 24S, but we need just 16S out of it, so we'll be crimping only 16. So B16 will be connected to this B plus as well. So you have 2 wires like this, these 2 wires. Okay, these 2 wires should be connected together to the last positive. Okay, so you have minus here, we have plus here. Okay, so all this will be connected to each cell for active balancing. So we peel this off like this. So we'll remove this. Okay, so as I'm doing this is adding the terminals there. Okay, so follow this. Okay, so we'll follow it like this. So we have 15 and this guy is 16. So the other part, this ones will cut it off. So we have done this now, it's ready to go. So we'll connect this like so on the terminal. Okay, so they go like this. So the ring terminal goes like this on each of the terminal till we complete the cycle. This is how it looks at the end of the day. So it starts from positive, then to continue like this, and so it goes like this. Okay, so that's how it looks at the end of the day. We have added the terminal. Okay, so here we've added the terminal, we've added the breaker. So we are just trying to make cables from the most positive to the breaker, then from the breaker it goes to the positive of the terminal. So next thing we are doing here is to fasten this down. Okay, so we'll fasten this down so that okay, all good. So this does not move around anymore. Positive, negative, and 125 amps breaker. We have connected this as well, so you can see this is held firmly with this cable, so that is it. So we can turn on the breaker and put it off. I like this flat bus bars very well. Yeah, this was the bus bar I used initially on my build. So now we'll be connecting this. Okay, so we go like this, and that is it. So let's go. So we remove all these guys. Now you need to be extremely careful. Okay, so this is the most negative. Okay, so the most negative, which is this, to come with this guy. Okay, so we have the most negative just like that, and it will connect so to connect with this guy and also with our balance lead. We have a bus bar, so anywhere we have a bus bar is a positive angle. So we go like this. So we need to go like, we can start here, then because this is a series connection, so it goes so like this. So the next thing here is here, so it goes like so. The next one here. Okay, so the next thing is to add the nuts. So here on negative side, we are not including anything, so we leave this like this. So we'll put nuts on the negative side because we are using the positive side. We move from the next one. Okay, so the next goes to the positive, first positive. So it goes like so, first positive. Okay, so we follow. The next positive should be on this side. So this is the next positive. So that's that for this side. Okay, so because all the 16S is not coming on the same side, we need to continue on that side. There will be a cable that will go from here like this to join the other end. These are our most positive, so we need to go the other way around. So here we are starting with positive. Okay, so positive must not combine with the other one, so we go like this. Yes, so it goes like, here we are starting with positive, so it goes down. Next it goes next as well. Okay, good. So that is settled. Now we follow the same process. We screw all the negative sides. The next now we connect to the next positive, which is here. Okay, positive is down there, and we connect. Okay, so it's connected. Next positive again, so we are coming up now. So this time around we're coming up, so there we're going down. So here we'll continue up. Okay, so 16 and the last pin connect to be positive. That's why we have two here. All good. So this is how this battery will be connected at the end of the day. Okay, so this is ready. This BMS there comes with this. It comes with this and this temperature sensor, but I need a screen. So this screen also have a switch on it, so it will make this switch redundant. Okay, so I can't add switch and also add screen because they use the same connector, so they are going to the same port on the BMS. Okay, so BMS has only one port that supports this, so this switch becomes useless. I like to have a screen on my battery, yes, just to see the state of charge from afar. So I'm connecting this guy. So let's see. Okay, so that is it. I'll be designing where this screen will be later on. So we'll connect this. Okay, so this port is proprietary, so you can't make a mistake. It's not any cable fit in. So instead of using the switch, I'm using that. So also I'll be connecting my temperature sensor, which goes to this end. Okay, so temperature sensor has been connected, and I have this screen to either turn on or off the whole battery. Okay, so we have these batteries on each side. So this is a 24 volt like this is also 24 volts. So I will need to connect this from this end to the other end like this in order to achieve a 48 volt battery we are hoping for. Okay, so that is why I made this special cable. Okay, so in case, that's it. So assuming they were all facing the same direction, I could have just used a bus bar, but this time around I'm using this cable. Okay, does it have any effects? Only time will tell. I can't say for sure it have effect or not. Okay, so trying to bend this cable so that we can connect to the other end as well. Okay, so I'm tightening this now, and yeah. Okay, so this is what I use for now to check the balance lead if everything was done correctly. Okay, so it goes like this into the BMS. Okay, so it goes at 3.3 volt or 3.2 volt increments until the last stage. Okay, so that is it. So this plus this is 3 volt and so on. So let's see. All right, 3.2, 6.4, 9.6, 12.2, 16, 19. Okay, so if any of this is not showing, it means we are wrong somewhere or the ring terminal is bad, but this is correct. 22, 25.6, that's the first 8 cells, and here 28.8, now 32 volts. Next is 38. Oh no, I missed one. So 32, then 35, 38, 41, 44, most negative. So let's continue. You can see that's 48. Then the next one is 51.3, which is close to what we are looking for. Same volt here. So it means everything we have done now, it's correct. All we need to do now is to proceed to energize the BMS. Okay, so this is a struggle to push. There's a struggle to push this guy in, but it's almost there. Yeah, that is it. So the next one is here. So this shouldn't give us any issue because here we're able to push directly on that. So that is it. So now that we're done, this is the switch and the screen. So let's see if this comes on or explodes. All right, so you can see everything is correct. That is it. So we have 51.1 volts. Yeah, the highest is 3.198, and it will switch to the lowest now, which is 3.197. okay, so now the next thing to do is to configure this BMS. You can see it's showing error 09, means the settings is not correct. So let's go into the settings and see. So you can see the screen went off because it's not on always on. So we'll fix that because I like the screen to be always on. Okay, so I have the JK app already. So this is the JK BMS app. You can download it from the App Store. You can see it has seen the device already. So let's click on that. You hear that beep. Okay, so that beep is from the BMS. So you can see we have said view alarm Okay, so you can see all our voltage is pretty the same thing. Okay, so click on view alarm. It says cell count is not equal, so let's fix that. So we'll go to settings. I believe the default password for this, so we come to verify password, and this one should be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's see. Okay, so that is it. Our cell count is not 24, it's how much? 16. Okay, so 16 cells. Then we press OK. But before all this, we need to change the cell type. So we click on this guy, Live PO4. So this will give us default setting for LFP from JK BMS. Okay, so that's their recommended settings, but I usually do my own. So this battery is rated for 190 amps. Yes, so that's okay. So I like my trigger to be at 0.005. that's the balancer. Okay, the voltage is okay, so you can see all these are default. Okay, so these are default settings. Okay, for me, I recommend my SoC. I prefer my SoC and this to be around 3.4. so that's my recommendation. I don't need to have a reason for that. So this is it. So this is how I use my own and protect my cell at 3.65. so that is it. And you need to change the continuous charge and discharge. So currently you can see it's on 25. This needs to be set to 150. that is supported. Okay, so that's the 150. Then continue discharge is already set, that's default. Then let's go. I think that's it. This does not have it has CAN protocol and all, but I'm not doing communication with this. Okay, so that is basically it. So let's go to controls. So control here. So control, you can see this is control. So this and this need to be on. Then we need to have this display always on. All right, so you can see the display is always on. Then that's the way we leave that. And let's calibrate the time as well. So the time has been updated as well. So that's basically it. So if you want to change password, you can change that, but I'm not interested in that. So my balance trigger should always be at around 3.4. so that's where I want it to start balancing if need be. And the maximum balance current on this is 0.6 amps. So that is what we can have as well. So I leave all these ones to cut off. Yeah, so let's go and connect this to my existing house system. Okay, so this is an update on this system. So you can see this battery is charging at 6.9 amps. This percentage is not accurate yet because this BMS is yet to calibrate. Okay, so you can see we are charging at, so you can see here we are charging at about 10.38 amps, and here we are charging at only 6.7 amps. Okay, so why this is happening is because of the difference in capacity and also internal resistance. Okay, so you don't have issues with batteries in parallel. Okay, so just ensure they're in parallel and you charge your inverter to you charge them to 56 volts. Okay, that solves any issue you may face. Okay, that's it.